I've been hearing a lot of people saying that SMGs are overpowered in Hell Let Loose, mainly when it comes to their effectiveness with suppression, so I've decided to check this out. I'm putting up most of the weapons against each other just to see how good they actually are. There are some surprising results, so let's start with the American weapons. We're going to check out the recoil first, and what I'm going to do is freeze frame each of these weapons when I get to the highest point of their recoil once I've emptied the magazine or clip. And you can see that the M1 Garand and the BAR have roughly the same sort of weapon resting point, and then it's the grease gun followed by the Thompson. I would expect the M1 Garand and the BAR to have more recoil because they are shooting bigger bullets. I'm pretty sure the M1 and the BAR are shooting the exact same rounds, but in terms of balance, I don't think they should really increase the recoil for the BAR, because it is shooting more of the same bullet than the M1. I think the BAR is okay where it is, and the Thompson and the grease gun, yes, they have less recoil, they're shooting smaller bullets, but I don't think the recoil is too low at all for these weapons. Some people do say that the SMGs have no recoil at all. You can clearly see that's wrong. I know what these players are meaning is that the weapons don't have no recoil but have lower recoil, which, yeah, is true, and it should be the case. So for the recoil on the Thompson and the grease gun, I don't think that needs to change at all. Now onto the suppression. We're just looking at the Thompson, BAR and M1 Garand here, and you can actually see that the M1 Garand is causing no screen blur from the suppression at all. Yes, there's a little bit of screen shake, but there is no suppression effects, and this is what I was on about with the surprising results. I tested it multiple times, and yes, every single time with the M1 Garand there is no screen blur from the suppression effects. It's just that bit of screen shake. And then comparing the Thompson against the BAR, I would say yes, the Thompson does cause more suppression. There's more screen shake, there's more blur as well. Now, you could argue the Thompson's pumping out more bullets, so you could say yes, it should be doing that. But the BAR, you got to remember, it's a light machine gun. One of its functions is to, suppress the enemy. But the Thompson does a better job of it. So, yeah, maybe the Thompson is a bit overpowered when it comes to suppression. I think the devs need to look at this, reduce the suppression, the screen blur and the screen shake that the Thompson causes. The grease gun is the same with this, that's why I haven't included it. And look at bumping up the BAR a little bit, or just leave it with a Thompson nerf. One thing to note is that all these shots are from 100 meters away. Now we're on the German weapons again from 100 meters away, and the results are extremely similar. The MP40 causing a lot of screen shake, a lot of screen blur. The STG, a little bit of screen shake, a little bit of blur. G43, pretty much nothing, but there is a hint of screen blur at the end. So what I've been hearing people saying about the SMGs being a bit OP with suppression is true. It's right, The MP40, the Thompson, is better than the STG-44 and the BAR at suppressing people, and the BAR is a light machine gun, and the STG-44 is pretty much like an assault rifle. I think this needs to change. So yeah, I didn't actually expect these results at all. I expected the suppression from the SMGs to be lower than the semi-autos and the STG and BAR. Yeah, really surprising. What's even more surprising to me is that the M1 and the G43 are pretty much useless at suppressing people. So I think those weapons need a change as well. Let's quickly check the recoil for these three German weapons. And yeah, they're all similar to their American counterparts, apart from the STG. It has, you could say it has more recoil, or at least the resting spot is a lot higher, but that's because it does have more bullets in the magazine. And well, that's it for this video. I think the recoil for all the weapons is fine, but the suppression effects definitely need to be looked at. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and give this video a like, subscribe for more, and as always, thank you for watching.